everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I'm working on my faux leather junk journal with you guys. So if you want to see the playlist and get caught up with us, I will put that on the end screen for you, and I show you guys how I dye these papers here to make them look like faux leather, as you can see. Okay, so I'll make sure to put that on the end screen and you can get caught up. So today what I want to do with you guys is add our faux leather to our paper bag for our little junk journal covers. So I'm going to do the inside, the outside, and the inside. And yeah, so let's get started here. All right, so I'll move that to the side. I want to flip this over so I can see here. It's kind of cool looking on that side too, huh? So yeah, it is pretty fun. So I just used a Burger King, just fast food bag. Let's see here, what I want to do is I'm gonna cut it a little bit bigger because I want to fold it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go about an inch around, just to give me an inch all the way around. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see that. I might have to use a Sharpie. Okay, so I'm going to go an inch out on this side. An inch out on here. I'm trying not to really touch my ruler because I don't want to get Sharpie on my ruler. This is my fabric ruler that I usually use it for fabric, so let's be a little careful here. So you can see that's an inch out, so just roughly, and then an inch out. We could do that down here. Okay, so make sure to keep all this goodies right here. These are gonna be great to collage with and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we're gonna keep that. So now that's what we got. Okay, I'm just taking my bag here. I can measure this bag for you if you guys want. But I usually just grab whatever kind of bag I have laying around. This is a smaller, it's a little bit bigger than like a lunch bag, you know, like you would send with your kids for lunches, you know, sack lunch. Let's see here. So it's almost 14 by 7, okay? So it's 14 by 7. That's what we're working with. And I just did an inch all the way around. All right. And what I'm going to want to do is just kind of, so there's no bulk, I'm just going to go like this on the corners. I don't want to do too much. Just a little bit here. Okay, and then I got my Fabrifix glue. Just start gluing here. Okay, so I'm just doing enough glue just to tack it down here because I'm going to wind up sewing it all the way around when it's all said and done. But if you guys are not sewing it, just go ahead and make sure to glue it really good. I'm just using Fabrifix. Fabri-Tac would work. Art glitter glue would work. Those are all good glues. And if you're gonna sew it too, you could just do a glue stick. Just enough to tack it down. Like I have just a Yoo-hoo glue stick. That works good. Okay. So I just folded my bag like this. Okay. I'm just gluing all the little flyaways here. It really matters. But so that's the bottom of the bag. So I just glued it like that. And then I'm going to glue this together like this. Just to tack it like that. Because we're going to make something out of this part and it's going to be really fun. Okay. I'm going to go like this. And there we go. So we got it all glued down. We've got about 1 inch around it. Okay. And then we're just going to start folding it up here. Let's go ahead and just fold it all around before we glue, just to see how it's going to work out here. And you can always cut more. I don't like to cut too deep because I'm always afraid that it's, you know, going to be too much. So I'd rather come back and cut the corners again. Because I've been there. And then I'm like, darn it. And then the edge is sticking out. And it's kind of pointless. And you have to start all over. We don't want that. Okay. So you can see that this is pretty thick right here. So we can go ahead, you go like this and like this, okay? And then make a crease. You can even get out your bone folder or use the back of your scissors. If you don't have a bone folder, you can do that. But I'm gonna crease it. And then you have a little triangle right there that you made. So this is a good way to do it. Is just go right into that triangle. And then that takes your bulk down too. Okay. So then we got that, and then you can see that's way better. And then you can just trim up whatever you need to. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Just lining it up to the edge here. Like that. See where our triangle lines up. So you can see that right there. See the triangle? So you're just going to take your scissors and just pop a little here, like that, and there. There we go. So it's looking like that. And then it will fold down, and then you can pop these over, and you got less bulk. And then you can just always work with the corners here, just to get it, if you have it overlaid, overlapped, or, you know, hanging over the side where it's uneven. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that over here. And then do some gluing. Okay, so I just cut off some of the parts that are just hanging off the side. There we go. So that's what we got so far. Now, what I want to do is take the end of the bag here that I showed you guys, and I want that to fold. So we're gonna do this before we add the inside cover here, just so we know where the folds are and how we want to line it up. So I want this one to go right here, and I want it about 1/8 of an inch before it touches the fold, just to have some room. 1/4 of an inch, however you want to do it. You just don't want it right up against that fold. There we go. So that's looking really cool. All right, so we went ahead and got that far, which I think is coming out really nicely. I mean, how fun is that? I think it's looking really cool. Okay, so there we go. Now for the inside cover, I want to use this, and I just need to line it up. So we're going to do the same concept here. I'm just going to trace, and I'm just going to trace right up against it because I just want to cover the inside here. So I'm just kind of measuring it out. I think I can use a pencil. I should be able to see it. So I'm just gonna get it where I want it. Okay. There we go, and then we'll keep these pieces because they're already grunged up for us. Okay. Now I know it doesn't reach the ends of that one on the ends of it, so I think what I'm going to do is go over to my guillotine, my cutter, so I can cut it straight. And I want to measure, you know, just so it has the same amount all the way around it. And I'll be right back. There we go. So I don't know if you guys can see because it's kind of the same color, but I just made it so there's, you know, maybe a half inch all the way around the edge, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Okay. Okay. So there we go. So fold it where I want it. Just kind of fold everything up. This feels so cool. It's just got a cool, soft, leathery feel to it. All right. So make sure that gets down. I'm just kind of stretching it and making sure I get it into that fold like that. Okay. Here. I'm going to sew it. Line this up. I just want to make sure it's exactly where I want it. Nothing's bending, nothing's bunching up. Right where that fold is, just make sure it goes where it wants to. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take this to my sewing machine and I wanna do a zigzag stitch, and I'm gonna make sure to catch it here where we glued this. So I'm gonna catch it all the way around, and yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it all sewn around. You can see there, I just did a zigzag stitch. You can kind of see that, there we go. Right there. So I just went ahead and just did it all around. All right, and there we go. I just left the threads long because maybe I'll put something off of it, some beads or something. I always try to do that, and just in case, and I can always cut it off later. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.